Hello, it's Candy here, and today I am bringing you the most glorious oracle called the Solitary Witch. This is a Blue Angel deck by Lucy Cavendish. On the box we're asked a question: who are you? I am the witch who walks alone, our reply. So who is the Solitary Witch? The text goes on to say that you're somebody who loves others but adore the companionship of the free and the wild even more. Somebody who has yearned for moon-kissed mysteries, kinship with wild flowers, and ecstatic connections with nature and her cycles. This is the Solitary Witch. That world infused with the wild is one that I personally love. So when Blue Angel reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in finding out more about this deck and working with it, I was really honoured to be entrusted with such beautiful work. Here you can see the guidebook I'm flicking through. There are lots of really interesting different spreads in the beginning of the guidebook, as well as the Celtic cross and variations on a 3-card spread. You've got the Circle of Witches spread and also the Tools of the Solitary Witch spread, which I really loved. And then you've got some beautiful depictions of the cards with their meanings and also reversed meanings in there as well. And what I personally love is the meanings of the card almost invite you into your practice, as do these beautiful, simple backs on the cards. They're typical Blue Angel Oracle card size. You can see here they're larger than your standard tarot size, and it's just a beautiful matte cardstock with nice flexibility in. Now I'm trying some fancy nails here because my hands are so wrecked from being a solitary witch and gardening, but I had to pause and take them off because I couldn't show you how it shuffles, so you're back to just my old stubby fingers and club thumbs here. But I just couldn't leave them on because look at this, it's a complete joy to shuffle. It riffles and bridges even with my dinky tiny hands, and yeah, nails will resume in a moment. It was nice while it lasted. So this card jumped out as I was shuffling, so let's look at the guidebook for this beautiful card. I love how the guidebook links Lunar with that idea of reaping what you've sown and putting things right, asking for justice or forgiveness. The guidebook says that the dark soon shall lengthen, we shall reap what we have sown, and we can take this moment to be grateful for what we have created that is good and nourishing and creative. And 2, we can observe what we may have contributed to that is not so. We forgive, we make amends, we let go, and we prepare ourselves for the winter of the soul and of the hearth dwelling ahead of us. We can speak with Lu, the great Celtic god of the sun, of smithcraft, of many skills and talents, and ask for assistance in doing what must be done. Put what you need no longer away for the winter, but first cleanse it, repair it, or let it go. Be free as you walk into the winter darkness and share what you have created with others so that bounty can bless the entire community. So you can see there is a real invitation there into practical practice as a solitary witch. This card, a card about reverence to the moon, about full moon ceremonies, ancestral wisdom, sharing energetic connections and communications, rites and meditations and trances in moonlight. Now this card is my stalker card. It's a card that surprisingly contained the story of the Bone Mother, a story that has repeatedly come to me this month. synchronicities and magic right there. When you are young, may you find a mother and a crone. When you are mother, let the young and the old come to you to work magic as needed. When you are crone, may the mother and maiden respect and revere you and hold you close when the magic calls for your knowledge. You are becoming a wise one, and in time your older self will welcome you and share with you so much. Until then, banish what cannot bring balance, bless what can help you rise, and find the lightness of being available to you at all ages. Do not remove your wise old self from the world. You are a blessed wise being, and all points on the wheel are sacred. Now I know it's not just me that can see the likeness here with the beautiful Emily, our very own Emily, over at Emily's Witchcraft and Tarot channel. Emily, look, this is you in this card. In this card we see herbal magic. The book says the abundance that is the earth's gives her strength and a true sense of being able to care for herself and how to help the world grow through her gentle hands, broken nailed, coarse and full of power. A reference back to my earlier nail dilemma. And here's another stalker card that I've had as I've used this deck through the month. Every witch needs a place or space she calls her own. Perhaps the solitary ones need that sacred home most of all. This card speaks to healing with tree energy, being at one with nature, dreams where healing magics take place, and Letha as a portal to elemental healings. In a world that others would describe as fearful or lonely, she has found the wild peace of the solitary witch. She is untouchable in her peace. She is home, and her whole world is freedom. Card 1 just happened to be the first card I ever pulled from this deck, asking me to make time to make wishes, spells and charms, and to tie them to trees. This a call out to my magic tree in the garden for certain. The power of drawing allies to you with your stillness, the wisdom of your experience coming into play, your older self, the wise witch within. An invitation to change, evolution beckons, an adventure for the soul. The path of the soul in its evolution. Have you got the courage? Are you willing to forever explore? She gathers the apples from the witch's orchard, thinking all the while of the ancestors. She lets them come to her as the veils thin, allowing her thoughts to become theirs, so she can hear their voices and heed their wisdom. And so she dedicated herself to the goddess, to the path, to the universe, to the service of others, to the fulfillment of her own soul's purpose. So I wanted to share the actual practice that I've had with this deck since I received it, and I thought I would show you the decks that I've been pairing it with. So this is the Midnight Magic Tarot, a mushroom deck, and I thought that it would just go beautifully aesthetically. I think the black borders and the black in the background of the tarot cards just look so appealing together. The messages have worked together, and there has been synchronicities in the imagery, there's been synchronicities in the messages. There has been a real feeling of magic in the air. Strange coincidences, repeating cards, mirroring messages, and coincidences within the using. Like here, look at the colours, a blue gown with blue mushrooms and a red gown with red. Things like that have added so much continually to the readings. It's just been magic. And here are some of my actual readings throughout the month that I took. You can see I've also added in the Feel Your Chakra Oracle. But this deck, I think, the Tarot of Tales, has been the one that has truly blown my mind working alongside the Solitary Witch. These two decks together, oh my gosh, they have been really fantastic. And again, the word magic has to come up. There has felt a real magic force throughout this. Incredible synchronicities, incredible messages, and repeating cards that have just blown my mind. The same few cards over and over again, and of course that synchronicity of use again. Even laying the cards out, I spot it. Like here, you've got the two hollowed trunks, and I hadn't missed this either. Look, waves and water, looking out on different states of water. It's that sort of thing on repeat that has been happening all month that makes me really sit up and pay attention. See two cats here staring straight at me, another synchronicity. So it really has been a fantastic month, and I have really enjoyed working over an extended period of time with this oracle deck alongside these tarot as well. They are just absolutely sublime together. Oh gosh, this moon card. I don't think I've done a reading this month without that moon card in it. It's really been something. Also, there's Two of Cups as well, another stalker card for me. Here you can see some readings that I've done this month as well. I've just loved it. It's just been a fantastic deck to use, and I've not bored of it at all. I've really loved my tarot practice this month with it. It's just a beautiful deck to work with. So that's it, guys. Those are some of the actual readings I did throughout the month with this beautiful deck. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Blue Angel for entrusting this creation with me. I have absolutely loved working with it. That's the Solitary Witch from Blue Angel. I just think it's wonderful. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.